I don't know, man. This is really interesting. This is a lot of fun. Kind of like get to like live through history again. You get to find things that are like stuff that you probably never thought you'd see. It's just it's an interesting experience. Hello, YouTube. Today is April 1st, and I've decided to challenge myself to do something different. Take a new path in life and challenge myself. There's only a couple things that I really know in life, including money, finance. I figured that there's only a couple ways out of the 9 to 5 grind, and I'm thinking one of them is to resell. So my plan, take $100 and see if I can grow that to $1,000, $10,000, $1 million. Not getting greedy. I'm not really materialistic, but I want to explore the possibility of doing something else that allows me to be independent of working a 9 to 5 every day over and over and over again. So that's why I'm creating this channel. We'll see where it takes me. And you can follow my journey here. If I have learned anything in this life, it's that time is very, very precious and very, very valuable. I realize that once that time is gone, it is gone forever. There's no getting that time back. And so, me being 32 years old, my time is slowly slipping away, and it's gonna go away whether I do this or not. And it's time to start doing instead of waiting to do something. Because I can just sit here, play video games, watch movies, whatever. Or I can actively participate and do something, even if it's not something that's in my comfort zone. I've taken improv for the last 2 years, and one thing it taught me is that it's okay to feel uncomfortable. And things that make you feel uncomfortable are things that you should go towards. Because that's where the most rewarding things in life come from. The overcoming of uncomfortability. And that's what the grind is. That feeling of uncomfortability, of not knowing of what's going to happen next. But overcoming those obstacles and actually achieving success. And I feel like that's what life is ultimately about. Overcoming your personal obstacles and achieving success. However you define success is. My definition of success is just not having to rely on anyone and to ultimately have my own time to do whatever it is I want and please, without having the obligation to constantly go into the same place every day, over and over again, dealing with the same problems over and over again, just so that I can put a couple $100 in my 401k every week or month. But another thing is just, I want to do this too to show other people who are struggling that there are ways to get out of the situation that you're in, and anybody can do this, and I would be an example of anybody. I went to college, but what is that these days? I was okay in school, whatever. I mean, I am good at corporate bullshit, so not much. Yeah, I want to do this to show others that with a simple $100 bill, I mean, you can find that from stuff that you have lying around the house, like this Spider-Man card. I don't know, I could probably sell that for $3. Whatever. You just take something that you don't use, don't want, don't need, and get $100, and then just see how you can compound that with doing reselling. Like, reselling is not very complicated. All it is literally buying and selling goods. The most basic mercantilism, big word. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm doing this too. I just want to explore that, and just seeing how far you can push something so small up a hill to turn into a big snowball, or push it down the hill. I guess it's down the hill. Let me rephrase that. Um, See how something so small as a snowball, pushing it down the hill, and see how big it can grow just by putting a little bit of work, a little bit of work, a little bit of work, and seeing what we can turn into. I mean, see where we're at in 6 months, a year, 2 years. I mean, with a simple $100, I could possibly turn it into $1 million. $1 million. So, if you're looking at the business world, there's a lot of people out there telling you like what you can do, what you should do, how you should do it. I'm not necessarily one of those people. You know, everybody's life is different. Um, I just want to show people that they can do anything they set their mind to as long as they put their first foot forward and just go for it. Waiting for something to come your way is not going to happen. It's not going to get you there. Just waiting for something to come to you. People do that, and then they wait and they wait and they wait, and then 30 years go by and you have nothing to show for it. So I'm a big believer in, if you want something, you make it happen. You do it. That's the only way that you're going to be successful in life. Yeah, so I didn't come from, a rich background. I didn't know about money at all. My parents were bad with money, which made me want to learn how money works. I discovered it myself. I learned what it takes to make money. I learned what it takes to build wealth. I learned how money works in general, from the financial system, the banking system, the governmental system, and how those interplay with each other. And so I'm going to use that knowledge that I do have and try to see what I can do with it. My experience is a lot in the private sector. I spent the last 7 years grinding my way up to where I'm at right now, which is a good place. I make a decent salary, and 20 years from now, I could be a millionaire. Wow, yippee. So exciting to be a millionaire when you're 50, 60 years old. That's a long, long time. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's more that I don't want to spend that time just accumulating wealth. I mean, wealth is great and all, but it's not fulfilling. Just to work a job every day, day in and day out, just to put some money in your 401k. That's not the American dream that I was told. So there's only a few other ways you can get out of that. You could start your own business. You can start a YouTube channel, or you can do a side hustle. Right? Side hustles are a big thing now. A lot of people pushing them, like Hustlers University. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. Really, the basics of making money is just about supply and demand. It's really not that difficult. I mean, from an economics perspective, like, people want to buy things, and if you can sell them to them for the price you want to sell it to, that's how you make money. But a lot of social conditions have been put around that to make it to where people think that you have to do it one way, when there's indefinite ways of making money. You could do anything to make money. It is the most important resource, though, because it allows you to get other resources. This $100 to me is worth less than maybe $100 to you. Just depends on the situation that people are in. So if I have something like this pen, right, to me, this is just another pen. Nothing really special about it. To me, the value may be $1, right? But what if you're on your deathbed and you have to sign your last will and testament? And if you don't sign it, then maybe somebody who you don't want getting your wealth, they will inherit it all. But maybe it's a change that you wanted to do last minute on your deathbed, and this pen could be worth $1 million in that moment. It just depends on your situation. So, creating this channel to explore that, to explore relative value, and how one person may think that something is not worth very much and sell it to me for $1, but another person across the world will give me $1,000 for it, $500, $10, whatever it is, and show that it's money and items are only as valuable as someone's willing to pay for it or trade for it. So that's what I'm going to do here. Me and Almighty Kramer up here, we're going to test the waters. I'm only working by myself. I have my, Galaxy phone that I've had for like 3 years. I got a ring light that I had for some other production stuff that I did. I got this computer that I got for working at Best Buy. That's another tip. Get a job somewhere where you want the stuff, and then buy the stuff and then leave the job. I mean, it took me 8 years to leave, but I still got a computer after like 7. Yeah, if it wasn't for Best Buy though, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So I always appreciate anybody from Best Buy. I love you guys wholeheartedly. You guys were great. Just had to move on to this type of stuff. Making money, because $100. You gotta have the $100. So step one. I'm gonna take this $100 and I'm gonna go to garage sales. Yeah, there's some on the weekend, every weekend. If I find something, I'll find something. If I don't, I don't. I have a little area. I have a secondary closet that I use for linens. I'm cleaning that out, and I will keep all the stuff in there. I'm going to get a table. So that's step 1.5. I'm going to get a little table that's just going to be for pictures. So when I buy something, I will immediately put it on eBay. Okay, because that's probably the easiest platform to use. I mean, there's plenty of other ones out there. And as I grow and get larger and have more items, I may go into that, to those other platforms, OfferUp, I don't know, Facebook Marketplace, and just grow and see what happens. $100? Let's see. It's like I spent $100 at the blackjack table. And so this is why I'm doing this channel. And I invite you to join me on this journey and see where we can take it. This is week 1. Let's get to work. Yeah, so today is day 5. I'm gonna go out and source today with my friend, and we're gonna see what I can find. I'm gonna go to a thrift store. I'm going to look around, see if I can find anything interesting, anything that has potential value, because that's gonna help me sell. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna find. Don't really know what's there, so it's kind of an unknown. I know I have some things that I kind of want to look for, remote controls, anything, video game related, if it's rare. I mean, if it's a common thing, then maybe not. Maybe if they have digital cameras, anything technology related, and anything that can be considered collectible. That's what I'm kind of going for. And we'll just see where we go from there. Yeah. I'll film something later for all the items that I did get today. But again, I'm starting with just $100. And I'm going to see what I can get for that, see what I can turn it into. I mean, I think it's definitely possible to get up to $1 million. I mean, not with just this, but with businesses. Like, you can build $1 million business. It's gonna take time, energy, money. But this is the start of this journey. This is the start of Revenue Quest. Let's go searching. Let's see what we can find. We're on a quest for revenue. Yeah, I need to come up with a good outro. I don't know yet. Let's go on a quest. A revenue quest. Not terrible. And we'll see. We'll work on it. So I picked up my friend, and we're at the Goodwill. It's my friend Harrison.
Making cash, baby.
Yeah. You can follow him on Unfortunate Goats with me, because we do comedy videos.
Represent.
Yeah, so we're just going to go see what we can find in here. What are we going to find? I don't know. But we're going to just go in there, get some deals.
We're going to find quality goods that everyone would want.
Yeah.
That's all we sell.
Quality goods. Yes, for low prices. Time to go on a quest. Yeah, so this is the closet that I'm going to use. I got some junk to get out of there. But yeah, I got some shelves. Cleared out the shelves, but I got some clothes and stuff to move out of here. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to put a photography setup, make it look all nice in here. And this is what I'll use for all processing and everything. And now, what it looks like completed. Yep, so now this is what my storage room looks like. All completed. Got my little picture stand. And a little room, it's like 3x3. Hello, today's day 6. Went to Goodwill yesterday, picked up some decent items. Think I can make some money from them. I think it was only 6 items. It's a good time. It's a good, interesting experience going through different items and seeing like, okay, what's this worth? What's that worth? You know, I mean, you're not gonna be familiar with everything that you see, so it's kind of like you're just going through and you're just like, oh man, you can just find whatever, you know, you can just find some gold in these here hills. I don't know. I was gonna go to some garage sales this morning, but I wasn't really feeling too well, so I was like, yeah, I might have to save that for next weekend. Could be a good experiment to compare garage sales versus thrift stores and see what has the better potential. So I'm gonna go to a thrift store, a different one than I went last night, and see what they have, you know, and we'll see what I can come up with. I spent half of the money so far, half of the $100, and I have, you know, another $48, whatever left, and this is just the beginning. So, just got out of the Goodwill. That was interesting. I spent $20 more than what was budgeted, but I did buy something pretty cool that I'll show you guys later. I don't know, man. This is really interesting. This is a lot of fun. Kind of like get to like live through history again. You get to find things that are like stuff that you probably never thought you'd see. It's an interesting experience so far. Like, I don't know, I spent like an hour or 2 hours at the thrift store just looking around, looking at stuff, looking at prices, and yeah. So I mean, I got like, what was it? Keep your receipts. Tip number 1: keep your receipts. Got 10 items plus the other 6 I got yesterday, so I have enough to start listing at least 1 item a day, and I have some coverage. I'll have to look and see and make sure I did the right research and and go through each of these items, make sure that what I bought is actually worth what I thought it was going to be. Which, I don't know, I'm pretty confident on some of these items. Like, a lot of the stuff I bought was still in the box, so it's like new condition. I don't know, I'll probably have to say that they're pre-owned, but I think, you know, they can at least give me 20 bucks. You know, spend $5, get 20 bucks. Spend 10 bucks, get $30. But we'll see. The quest is over. Alright, day 6 is in the books. I gotta now process and list everything. That's gonna be a fun experience. My goal is to just do 7 per week, so 1 a day, to try to be consistent. I think I have, like, what is it? I have 18 total items that I've sourced over the last couple days, and I'll go through each of them. I also created a handy dandy spreadsheet for everything. This will be a good place to track everything and comments, everything, price, what I think I can get for it, what I actually get for it, and the potential profit. And I think this will be very helpful going forward. And if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. The first items I have here are these halogen light bulbs. I only put in $6 for these. There's the same version, just different boxes. And to me, it seems like I can get at most 100. But I mean, conservatively, I can get, you know, $5 a bulb. So, what is that? $30. So, I mean, it was more of a risk play, anyways. I just found the value of this one with its model number, and I saw it selling pretty high, so I'm like, maybe we'll get lucky with this one. But I think that's going to be the first item that I list, because I think it has the highest potential return on investment. Yeah, so next item that I have is this universal remote control in the box with all the components, mostly. I mean, listed on the back all the different items, and pretty much everything was in here. It's like new. I mean, it's opened, so it's an open box, but I mean, the original price on here was $2.49 when someone bought it, so I bought it for $8. Easy. Let's see if I can make 60 bucks from this. I don't know, 50 bucks, $40. Anybody want to buy a universal remote? Okay, so I've listed a few items. It's taken a couple minutes to do each one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go through the items that I have and put what I estimate their value will be. And then we'll go through after everything starts to sell. It's going to be a couple weeks, I assume. I'm out of cash for this. I spent all the $100 plus some. But what I'm doing is, for any necessary supplies, I'm going to personally loan Revenue Quest the money, the difference. And so for shipping supplies, like a thermal printer, I don't really have a printer that's good. So I have bought a thermal printer, some packing supplies, tape gun, all of that stuff. And that's going to be a loan. And what I'll do is every month I will deduct a payment for that out of the total profit and loss statement each month. I figured that would be the easiest way to do it, to accelerate the growth. I don't want it just to wait 3 months just to be able to afford a thermal printer and then have to be creative. I want to get this to scale as fast as possible, and I feel like doing that, I mean, it'll be more accurate, but it will slow down my progress, and this is more of exploring how to get growth faster instead of just waiting 3 months to get a thermal printer. I'm trying to be efficient as possible because I do have a full-time job that I'm working every day, so I figured that would be the best way to go forward. But let's go through each of the items. So I got this massager, back massager. Ooh, yeah, that feels great. Oh yeah. It says $8, but I think that they forgot to scan it, so it's free. So anything I make on this is 100% profit. I think I can get like 20 bucks, maybe 20 bucks, 22 bucks. So I put $23. I have this universal system selector in package. It's $5.99. I think in package I can get almost 50 bucks for this. Like, this was a solid find. I'm thinking that anything in boxes and in packaging is worth getting if the price is right, of course, because this was packed yesterday. I mean, this was put on the Goodwill floor yesterday. So yeah, maybe 50 bucks from this. Yeah, another thing I found, DVD converter. Yeah, $3.99 for a DVD converter. Figure at least I can get 20 bucks from it, maybe more. A Scrabble game, catchphrase, $4. I don't know. I think these probably will sell as long as it works. I gotta check. 20 bucks. Yeah, 20 bucks. $16 profit. Ooh, a nice little baby T-ball glove with never been used, brand new, with the tags and everything. 15 bucks maybe. Yeah, 15 bucks. Netgear router in box. It was 6 bucks. I mean, since it's in the box, it's like new. It might be opened. I have to determine. It could be brand new in box. If it's brand new in box, worth more. It looks like it's brand new. Look, I mean, it's a little damaged, but even still, 25 bucks, 30 bucks. I used to sell these at Best Buy. Easy. Little laser tag game. Anybody like laser tag? Yeah. So in the box, like new. I mean, it doesn't really look like it's been opened. I don't know for sure. I mean, it's taped, so I have to determine if it's like what the manufacturer did. But I mean, 8 bucks. Sell for 25. Likely. This QQ family keyboard and mouse combo. I mean, I never heard of QQ family, but still, I mean, 6 bucks, 25 bucks. Now this one I kind of took a risk on this one. It's hair curlers. Yeah, good old hair curlers. I don't know, I got it for $10. $10, but could get 25. I figured I need to get more items, so I was taking a risk on this one. At least double my money from this. Now, what I know a lot more than a lot of people is movies. I used to downstock them at Best Buy when I worked there. So I got quite a few. Die Hard trilogy VHS. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna get any money from this, but it's Die Hard, best Christmas movie ever. Bought it for $3. I figured I can, at the bare minimum, I could get 10. But it's in the case, you know, all VHS. Probably not too easy to find. Got this Tron Legacy 3D. I mean, it's cool looking, so it has a cool, you know, cover. It has 4 different discs in here. Maybe 20 bucks, but only 5 bucks, so, you know, 3 times your money. Oh, and then this thing, freaking Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile. Kirk Douglas, Michael Douglas. Kirk Douglas is dead. Michael Douglas. This is one of his like breakout roles. So I saw this and I'm like, okay, this is pretty rare. Yeah, I got it for 5 bucks. I think I can easily get $35. I was seeing something like 45. I'm like, holy shit! Like, this is a steal. The next 2 I found, they're in the packaging. So Airport, the complete collection, like all the airport movies from the 70s. Blu-ray in packaging, all sealed. all sealed. I can get 30 for this, easy. I would think. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know, but $30 for this. And then, nice little 2-movie collection of Kingsman, sealed in package. Brand new. Both of them. Blu-ray. Yeah, I think at least 20. I mean, I spent 9, so it's not gonna be too much profit, but it's in seal, so it's brand new. So maybe 20, 25 bucks. Oh, and then the next two are totally a risk. One of them probably can't sell at all, but this heavy motherfucker. It's a JVC compact component system. It's kind of like a CD player from like the 90s, maybe early 2000s. With cables, I'm gonna check if it works, of course. But I was like, this thing's interesting. I think I estimated this to maybe get 50 bucks. I mean, I spent 10, so I mean 5 times your money, which if I can get 50, I mean if I get 30 for it, still profit. If it works, but it's a risk. I don't know much about this. Yeah, CD player combo. And then the other thing, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna give me a damn dollar, but a freaking video VHS recorder. Like, you can't find these. I mean, you can at the Goodwill. Like, I've never seen these in person since I was a child. Like, worst case scenario, like I can use it for filming stuff. Like, worst case scenario, if it works. Dude, you gotta achieve if it works. But 10 bucks, worst case scenario, becomes a cool, background thing, like old school VHS recorder. So that's everything I got. I mean, I estimate spent about $114.83, so a little bit more, $14 more, so that's coming out of my pocket. But if I can get 500 bucks for all of everything that I have right there, 500 bucks, 560, that's what I estimated it as. So I have a potential profit of $400, $450. If I'm lucky, maybe 500, but I mean, I'm not gonna press my luck. I'll be good. I'll be good if I can, double or triple my money and get 350 bucks. Seems pretty easy, like with the stuff that I have. I was in there, man, and I was searching. I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, $3, $5. Not worth it. Not even worth it. I don't know. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Got some cleaning supplies from the dollar store. Good old wipes. Some all-purpose cleaner, microfiber towels. Some pair of scissors. But that's all gonna be coming out of my personal pay. That's going to be coming out of my pocket. And I will catch you when I get these sold. Revenue time. Oh yeah, look at that. I got a scale and a label printer all set up. And maybe another printer that needs to get sold. Kind of a piece of shit, but okay. Alright, so it's early day 8. 1 whole week that I've been doing this challenge. And so here we are. I've listed pretty much everything that I got. Now I'm gonna list once a day. And so sit and wait time. I don't know how long these are gonna sell. Some of them could take months. Hopefully not that long, but I mean, some of these don't have the highest sell-through rates. I figured that I went a little long on some of these items. I'm gonna go a little long on some of these items. They're gonna take some time to sell, but that's okay. It's all part of the learning process. I did find a couple ones that I think could sell real fast. They have high sell-through rates. And so, yeah, so this is going to finish the first episode. This little video right here. Because I have nothing else until something sells. I don't know how long that's going to be. So, if you want to follow this journey, see where this can go, where I can take $100 plus the loan to myself, where I can take $100 and see where I can grow it. I can grow it to $1,000, maybe even $1 million one day. But please join me for the next one, because I will be posting a next one as soon as something sells. As soon as a couple things sell. It might be by the end of the month, because I don't know how long these are going to take. At least hopefully by the end of the month I can get a couple sales, so then I can go back and source more. I'm going to focus on sell-through rate, definitely more on this time. The first time I was just more interested in just getting started. Follow me on YouTube at revenue_quest, so you can follow this quest, this journey, this revenue quest. I don't know, I'm still working on it. As a wise man once said, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. This video is my first step. So please, continue to watch, continue to see me grow this channel to something that anyone would be proud of. All from just $100. Coming at you. Like and subscribe.